So it says here on November 2nd, 1985 edition of the Saturday Night Main Event, Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant teamed up and were victorious over King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd.
Yeah, like I said,
Uh,
the
March
eternal struggle between huge guy and huge guy.
On March 86, during a championship defense, Hogan was viciously attacked by King Kong Bundy, and during the closing moments of the match, Bundy ran into the ring and, with Don Morocco's help, initiated a 2-on-1 assault with Hogan, repeatedly, son of a bitch, crushing Hogan with the avalanche corner splash. Hogan suffered multiple broken ribs.
What, in real life or kayfabe?
I'm pretty sure it's kayfabe.
Okay.
With Hogan suffering from broken ribs, Bundy challenged Hogan for the championship, and with revenge on his mind, Hogan ignored his doctor's advice, like all babyfaces, and accepted the challenge, which would be settled inside the steel cage at Wrestlemania II.
Also, I should clarify for viewers less dorky than Nick and myself. Kayfabe just means within like the fictional storyline as opposed to in real life.
Right. It's obviously not a good idea to try and fight somebody with broken ribs in real life. Hogan could do it.
Well, if he has that magic rib tape that they always use.
Yes.
All right. Now,
So here
King Kong
is...
Bundy, eighth wonder of the world.
I thought that was Andre the Giant.
Maybe. Oh, you're right. It was. I think.
Yeah, Bobby Heenan.
Well,
and
King Kong Bundy lost the huge guy battle and therefore lost that title.
Right. He lost the right to
Now,
be the eighth
King
wonder
Kong
of the world.
Bundy is still with us at the age of 56.
Yeah.
Real name Christopher Pellies. He's actually done some comedy and whatnot.
I could see that.
He started back in the 70s in World Class Championship Wrestling, which was in Texas. That was back in the era when there were a lot more wrestling leagues and they were usually divided up by location.
Right.
WWF was sort of kind of revolutionary in that it actually started aggressively going after other territories. But yeah, he started off in the World Class Championship Wrestling in Texas, which is primarily the domain of the Von Erich family, who are...
Wow.
Also, apparently, other fun fact can wait.
Bundymania.
And here's Hulk Hogan, aka Terry Bollea. He was in WWF, or it's back when it was like WWWF, Worldwide Wrestling Federation Championship, something like that. Then he left, I think because they were mad at him for being in Rocky III without authorization or something. And then he went to Japan for a while, and then I think he was in maybe NWA for a while, or maybe AWA for a while, and then he returned to WWF. But it is kind of weird to think that like Hulk Hogan, nearly ended up at some other wrestling promotion.
I know he's is WWE. Like if you were to
Wrestling history could have been very different.
talk to a random person who does not give a single fuck about wrestling,
They know
they'd be
who
like,
Hulk
"Oh,
Hogan
yeah.
is, yeah.
Hulk Hogan, yeah. He was
The
actually a
Suburban
really
Commando
big
himself.
star. Yeah, in like the mid '80s, he was a pretty big star.
Oh yeah, he was
Like,
like a
even
cultural
outside of,
icon, yeah. He was doing
wrestling
films.
fans.
Now,
Do you
this
know
is
if WWE still has the sponsorship with Chef Boyardee?
that's a good question. I do not know, to which I do not know the answer.
Because I remember Hulk Hogan would wear the Pasta Mania shirts.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
be like,
Now this is a steel cage match. This is a steel cage match.
yes. And so for this match, the objective is not to pin or submit your opponent, but to escape. And I can escape via the door, which you can't see because the camera is facing this direction, or I can climb over. And for this match, historically, they want me to climb over just like Hogan did.
Okay. Honestly, I never got the type of steel cage match where the goal is to escape from the cage. That never made a
Yeah.
whole lot of sense to me. That I mean, like it makes it like steel cage. I think okay, they're trapped inside. It's to the finish, but then the objective is flee your opponent. That's a little odd.
Actually, I think, trying to remember if John Cena was in one for this last WrestleMania. I know he was in a steel cage match for Extreme Rules, which was the most recent WWE pay-per-view.
Now, how many different moves can you do in this game?
You can do quite a few of them. I'm showing off a pretty limited repertoire because.
Well, it is Hogan.
Yeah.
That was mean.
When an opponent's grounded, you can.
He caught your. You can like catch their leg in a kick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's a case of the computer doing a reversal on me. And if you get into those big haymakers, where you're just standing in the middle of the ring just punching each other, you can get into this lock where you both just end up catching each other's punches constantly.
Okay.
When an opponent's grounded, you can hit the X button and target different body parts. So certain moves will obviously target and inflict different levels of damage, like Shawn Michaels' Sweet Chin music almost always immediately cripples the head.
Okay, so there's actually like location-specific damage.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And if I can keep him on the ground long enough, then god damn it, toe hold. Then I will try and show that off.
Yeah, I noticed you don't seem to be faring too well here.
No, I've not done this while talking before. I did it while recording the other night, doing the test footage, and that was okay. I had to keep, an eye on the recording, but it's hard. Okay, come on.
Oh, no, I said I had another fun fact about King Kong Bundy, which is that he was originally Big Daddy Bundy back in the AWA, and apparently he was named after Ted Bundy.
Oh.
Which the Von Erichs thought would be a good idea. And keep in mind, this was in the 70s. Ted Bundy was still, only, in jail for a few years. I mean, this was, it was not he was not a historical figure back then. He was, But the Von Erichs... I don't know, the Von Erichs just thought, what do the kids want to see? Necrophile serial killers.
Excellent.
We'd have to wait for Kane before that came back.
The signature leg drop. Nope. And so one of the hidden sub things is weight class actually does matter.
Oh, okay.
Cruiserweight wrestlers don't have the strength to pick up a large wrestler without assistance. See, Bundy can just scoop slam me, no problem. But I actually can't body slam him until he's critically damaged.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay.
Okay, so now he's trying to escape.
I got him by the leg.
Now I've got the Hulkamania, the hulking up stat.
Is that like an actual mechanic, hulking up?
Yeah. It's called the comeback trait. And it lets a character do a comeback sequence like they do in real wrestling, where Hogan gets punched in the head a bunch.
Or Undertaker's lying insensate and Paul Bearer waves the urn over him, that kind of thing.
Yep. And so that has actually allowed me to kind of come back here. I'm gonna get him back up now that he's critically damaged.
Now, does every wrestler have a comeback thing, or does that limit to certain characters? Okay, only certain characters who have that.
It's the wrestlers who are kind of
actually have that as their gimmick, in their gimmick. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So the Undertaker has it.
Hogan has
it. A lot of the big faces have it.
Yeah, sort of the heroic comeback against insurmountable.
There we go.
All right.
Body slam. And so now, as you said, I'm going to heroically run away. Oh, he got back up. Damn it. I really don't want him to hit that finish on me, because I'll be down for a while. But he seems to be just content to Irish whip me into the...
I wonder what the origin of that name is. The Irish Whip.
I don't know. I really don't. Nope. If it looks like I'm doing really bad...
Probably comes from the 19th century and was actually kind of racist when it was coined.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh! That looked ugly.
All of it looks bad. Ugh. I am not. I'd like
Nick,
to
the
at
Nick,
least
the Hulkster
say
cannot lose this. Thousands of little Hulkamaniacs are crying tears of fear and anguish if you don't at your failures, Nick.
I'd like to say in my defense that I am absolutely. Hey, let's try this now. Playing this on hard mode, and this is the first time I'll be doing it without while talking. Oh,
almost
come
there.
on, get over.
Almost. He's
Get over. Why did I freeze?
Man, he's climbing a lot faster than you, considering it's. Oh!
What the fuck? There we go. That's his finisher.
Oh, the big.
I may have lost
splash.
this one. I have to wake up, and I used my wake up earlier. Come on, get up, you son of a bitch! Oh,
the course of wrestling history is about to change forever.
Oh!
Gonna get him?
No, he's over.
Well, so for the next 10 years, Bundymania will be running wild over the WWF now because you lost.
Because I didn't win. Oh.
Can you leap on him?
And he's just got the belt.
Snake, you've created a time paradox!
This is way better when I just pre-recorded it and I just...
no, it's much better when... I have to beg to differ on that, Nick. It's...
Alright, I'm gonna do it again and do Hulkamania proud.
Alright, let's... Meanwhile, back in hopefully our own timeline.
God, I don't want to be stuck in this match. It's funny because for these matches, you end up kind of taking them to the corner and just wailing on them, which is not a very face thing to do. It's just the most efficient way to deal damage.
Bundy, he always had that gimmick where he would demand that the ref, after he completely pummeled a guy, he would demand that the ref do a 5 count rather than a 3 count.
Yeah.
To prove just how overwhelming his superiority was.
Oh. There we go, I've got the rhythm.
I'm not sure an elbow drop onto his boots is really gonna... Oh, that was nice.
Oh.
No, I assume that's Heenan outside?
What's that? Yeah, that's Heenan.
Okay. Actually,
He did reverse my finisher, though. And so... you've got 2 things. Oh, I can't break out of this. You've got the signature moves, which for most wrestlers usually is the move leading up to the finisher, and then the finisher. And you get those in this game by building up, heat, building up a crowd favorite, and
yeah, I was thinking, how does do you have a health bar, or is it just like a tug of war kind of thing? How does it work?
To build up the signature move, you just gotta be landing successful hits. It actually takes, I think it takes a little bit longer to do if you do things just like smacking them, like I am now.
Okay.
But you can also build up crowd favor by taunting.
Okay.
And so the more elaborate taunts usually give you more heat.
Okay.
And so yeah, see, now I've just got the signature.
Whoa, you lifted him?
Yep.
What?
Superplex.
Oh.
Oh, and I'm crawling towards the cage. This is not how it's supposed to go. Alternate universe.
This is.
I actually can't cancel out of this.
What you initiated the crawl away sequence and now you can't.
I apparently initiated the escape through the door sequence.
Oh, wait. Why is he? You both seem to be just sort of stuck.
I know.
You're just writhing on the ground.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, I got out the door. I did not body slam him, even though he's critically damaged. I won, though, so whatever. This is not the crowd pleaser.
So you did not body slam Bundy or escape over the top.
Nope. So historically, I'm inaccurate, but I guess this is an alternate universe.
Where?
It's just what I find funny is that I've gone right back into the cage that I crawled out of.
You know the Hulkamania was truly running wild when Hulk crawled on his hands and knees out through a door to escape King Kong Bundy.
He looked so strong.
To triumph at WrestleMania II.
Yeah.
What you gonna do when Hulkamania crawls pathetically away from you, brother?